The next piece for our learning is bishop. So bishop, like rook, is also a line piece. However, unlike rook, which moves straight along the file or rank, the bishop moves on a diagonal or slanting rows of square on its own color in either of the direction unless obstructed. We have learned that rows of same colored squares which slants across the chessboard are called diagonals. Accordingly, of the two bishops, one moves only on white colored diagonals while the other on black colored diagonal. Thus, bishop is the only chessman whose movement is restricted to its own color. That means bishop has access to only half of the total square, that is 32. So for example, if a bishop is standing on a light color, that is white color, it has access to only 32 white colored square, unlike rook which can go to any color. And like if a bishop is standing on a black color, then it has access to only 32 squares on the black color. So this we can have a look at this. For example, here this bishop can move like this, but only on this diagonal. It cannot change color. You can see that it has access to only black color. Similarly, like we had seen for rook, but rook, it has access to white color as well the dark color. And then here we see bishop which is standing on a white colored diagonal. So it has access only to white colored square. It can go anywhere till obstructed, like there is no limit. But also this piece, like a rook, a line piece, it cannot jump. It can only go as far as its path is obstructed. And let us have a look at the number of squares available to the bishop on an open chessboard with nothing on it. So here we can see it can go to, let me just mark it with green. So it's standing here, that is the yellow color, and I'm marking with green and counting. So let us count here on this diagonal first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then to the other diagonal 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So placed on a center square, any of the center square on an open chess board, a bishop has access to 13 square. But now if we put the same bishop to a corner square, then we see its range getting reduced. Let us see as to how many square. We had seen with rook, like whether you place it on an open board on a center square or on a corner square, the number of choices, the squares that the rook can move is same, it is 14, but not with the bishop. Bishop, as it goes towards the corner, the number of squares for him becomes less and less. So here you can see this, that it has got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can only as a choice of moving to any of these 7 squares. And here we can see the bishop which is on a black color diagonal, it's in a corner, and again like the axis is only 13 square as a choice of moving to any of the 13 square. And once again repeating that unlike rook, this piece is weak in the corner where it has a choice of only 7 squares. And now we come to capture with the bishop. So the bishop captures the opposing chessman in the same way as it moves. So in this position in front of you, white has the option of either capturing the knight of black or the pawn. So here, like, he can go ahead and capture the knight, or if he wants, he can like capture the pawn. And also, like, we once again learn that the chessman which is captured is removed from the board and can no longer take part in it. So here, like, the bishop captures the knight is removed from the board and cannot take further part in the game. So this concludes our bishop.